Today, we're going to take a break from the documentaries and visit a fictional story written by a sports psychologist. The book's called Golf's Sacred Journey, 7 Days at the Links of Utopia, and it's written by Dr. David Cook. And they have made the book into a movie, and it's definitely worth watching. But the book goes so much deeper into the mental game, mindset, and faith, and deeper into something else that I think a lot of competitors need to hear. So the story follows a young professional golfer named Luke who completely falls apart at a major tournament. He ends up in a tiny Texas town where an old rancher named Johnny takes him under his wing for a week. And after several days of mental game training and faith conversations, Johnny takes Luke to a graveyard and asks him one very important question. He says, "What do you want written on your epitaph? A golf score?" Now, nobody says yes. Luke didn't say yes. Nobody would. But yet, if you honestly look at how we live, how we talk about our performances, how we can let a bad run ruin a whole weekend, we often act like the answer is yes. And here's the truth that the book delivers so powerfully. So life in the end will be measured by significance, not by a score, right? Not by a placing or a buckle or a check or a ranking, but rather its significance is defined by our character, our relationships, and our faith. Now, let me be honest, I have definitely had the tendency to make competition bigger than it really was. I've let a bad run determine my entire day or weekend. I've let the pressure and expectations that I created just really steal the joy that comes from doing something I genuinely love. And the truth is that for most of us, sport is a hobby, a passionate, meaningful, expensive, time consuming hobby that we're incredibly blessed to be able to pursue. How many people in this world don't have the time or the resources or the health to chase something they love? We are among the lucky ones or blessed ones. Now, that doesn't mean we shouldn't prepare and compete with everything we have, but it does mean that when we step back and look at the full picture of our lives, a bad run is just a bad run. It's not a verdict on our day, our year, or our worth. It's not the measure of our significance. So let's learn to hold our sport a little more loosely. Compete hard, prepare well, show up ready, but then let the run be what it is. Just one moment in a life that's being measured by so much more. So let's close with our power statement. Repeat it after me, sit up or stand tall and mean it. I do the work, trust the process, and believe in myself. Okay, one more time. I do the work, I trust the process, and believe in myself. Great. Now tomorrow we're going inside one of the greatest basketball stories ever told and one of the most powerful performance mindsets I've ever come across.